So we just got down here to Salt Lake City in Utah, and we're at the Best Ever Conference 2024. I've been doing this conference for about 3 years now, and I was fortunate enough to get asked to speak at this one. I've been in this space for 20 years, and I could probably count on my one hand how many good branded deals I've seen, or entrepreneurs or partners that I've seen that are actually conscious of the fact that they need to have a brand. There's a lot of people here that show up with their business cards, their nicest suits and clean shoes and all that stuff, but the problem is everybody is positioning themselves the same way. So literally what's happening is at the conference, people are walking around and everyone's like, no one's making eye contact, everybody's shy and all this stuff. Whereas the guys that have the experience and the track record shouldn't be feeling that way. Like they should literally be walking around and attracting people. Like it's a different context when you have not just the experience, but the brand equity with so many people. And that's one of the biggest things that I'm noticing at this conference. And that's what I'm excited to talk about, is helping some of these guys tell their story in a way where, whether they're 7, 8, or 9-figure entrepreneurs, that they can actually tell a story in a way where they're attracting investors. The people that have the strongest brands, not necessarily the best track records, ironically enough, are going to be the people that can sell through that and rebuild that confidence with their investors. What's more important is actually using these events as an opportunity to refine your pitch and your approach, because once you figure out your core competency, your unfair advantage, how you communicate your message and all that other stuff, you can then take it from live events like this and go online, YouTube, Instagram, you can do all these things. But first, what you need to do is have that eyeball to eyeball conversation. And the best way to get in front of 100, 200 people and practice that conversation is things like this. A lot of people come to these conferences with like a very specific narrative. It's like, I want to sell, or find this investor, or whatever it is. Having that as a background to me is more valuable, because what ends up happening is if that's your background goal, then that's something that you're just subconsciously looking at. But for me, the most valuable thing is literally looking around, seeing what people are doing, how they're positioning themselves, what the overall sentiment is in the market.
Now, there's an easier way to improve your content and actually make it scalable, create trust and relatability. And the way to do it is storytelling. A lot of the times people forget that behind the camera, your audience are humans who want to connect. They want to know that you understand their pain points. They want to know that you understand what they're going through, what their journey is like, and then you can help specifically in their situation. At the end of the day, when people invest or work with someone, they work because of that person. Not necessarily the company behind them, not necessarily the deals that they've done, but a lot of times it comes down to who the person is.
That's what a good brand does for you.